Hey guys, I have a swap project share for you today. This is actually the project I made for Darla G. It's for the swap that Betty, who is Scrappassion01 here on YouTube, is hosting. She had signups, I believe, back in July, and our swap projects are due this month. I think it's the 22nd. So I decided I would finish it up this weekend, and it is inspired by Tammy's Pocket Full of Embellishments. Betty had seen her video, and Tammy is SSCrafter1 here on YouTube, so check her channel out. Hopefully I'll remember to post the information in the description box below so you can see the original pockets that Tammy made. But check both ladies out, very talented ladies. So I couldn't find what I wanted to use for my pocket. So I decided I would go with one of these office file folders. And this is a little bit different from your regular office file folder because it has sections in it. If you look here, there's actually 3 sections. So I use this for my pocket, and what I've done is actually taken the outside cover, flipped it back, and then covered it with designer paper and embellished it. So this is what I use to make up my pocket. And here is my project. So I'll go ahead and show you what I did. The idea is that you create a pocket, or you use a pocket, and you create embellishments to put inside of the pockets. So here's the folder, and this is the front. As you can see, the back is also covered. I used the Graphic 45 botanical tea paper. Darla had told me that she likes pinks, greens, creams, and browns. So that's what I went with, and there's some blue in here because I like blue. But also the embellishments are also coordinating with those colors. So that's the reason why I went with some of the colors that I have. Okay, so let me just kind of show you. I'm going to pull these pocket things out first, and then I will show you the pocket itself, and then I'll go over the embellishments. And some of these you've seen me create already, either here on my channel or on my Facebook page. So this is the file folder. I'm going to take that butterfly off. And I've just used some Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, some of the chipboard pieces from the Botanical Tea collection, some lace here, and then these swirls are from Prima. The pearl sprays here are swirls. And there's some stamens tucked in here, so let me just show you up close. You can see that. And I just kind of propped some of the chipboards in here too, so you'd have more dimension. I created a banner using some of the cutout pieces from the collection, and there's buttons back here, and I put these tiny chipboard butterflies on top of the buttons as the ends, and then here is that cluster in the bottom as well. And these letters here are gold foiled wood grain. And they come from We Are Memory Keepers. So you can see the pockets that I created. What I did was I took some of the double-sided sticky tape that you use for mini albums, and I ran it for this pocket here, this one here. And then I did the same for the back to create a pocket. So there are actually 4 pockets. You can see I didn't decorate the inside of the pocket because it's that manila color, which to me was okay. So there's actually 4 pockets in here. It doesn't open up because, as I said, I flipped the cover to the back, so that created the pocket there. And even the tabs here are all covered with paper. And I did go around it with my StazOn gold ink just to give it a little bit of highlight. And so that's the pocket that I created for Darla. And all of the embellishments fit in there. So I cut out this chipboard. Actually, this chipboard comes from, it's recycled chipboard. I just covered the chipboard up, both sides, with a designer paper. And then I use my corner chomper to give it a little bit of interest. And here's one of the chipboard pieces that says botanical tea. I created this flower using the tutorial that Trisha posted. Trisha is a little shabby chic here on YouTube. She makes some beautiful flowers, and this is some fabric sheets that I got at the thrift store. So, and then I used some doilies from my stash. This is not a very dimensional flower. If you look at it, it squishes down really easily. The thing that makes it thick is probably the brooch that's in the middle, or the ring that's in the middle. So I really like how this one turned out. I created two flowers. They're very similar in style. And again, they're on the chipboard so that I can just stick these in the pockets. One is a little bit smaller than the other. So if you're interested in making these loopy flowers, visit Trisha's channel, A Little Shabby Chic, and try them out. They're very easy to do. There's no sewing on these ones. She uses a hot glue for hers. So those two sit in the pocket like this. And then I made some of these resin pieces. These are the ones that I've been showing, and I'm going to gift some to Darla, and Darla can use these on her projects. They're the pink. So you saw the green embellishments. These are the pink ones that I'll be gifting to her. And I made these resin embellishments last weekend, I believe. So she'll have those, and this one goes in this pocket here. And the last thing I have for Darla here, actually no, that's not the last thing. I did make some little butterflies. These are made using a tutorial. I'll see if I can find it. But she had made some out of doilies, and this is 2 doilies together for each of the butterflies. So what I've done is put them on some clothespins so that I can clip them to the project. But these are 2 of the same doily, and the right side is one doily, the left side is another, and they're hot glued together in the center. And then I have this beautiful bling piece from Artie's store. And so I added some stamen in between the clothespin and the butterfly, so that it would have antenna. So that's my first butterfly. The second one looks like this. And you can kind of tell that the doilies weren't exactly the same size because the right side's bigger than the left side, but that's okay. You know, things aren't perfect, right? So I again used another piece of bling from Artie's store. And put some stamen here. So this one is a little bit different from the other because it's larger and it uses a different doily shape. See, this one's kind of got different edge than this one does. I thought they turned out cute. I had to try them out, and they're actually just for, you know, using on projects or what have you. And they will clip onto her little folder and embellish it even more. The last thing I have for Darla is this set of cork embellishments. So I cut some of the cork pages out. I didn't stamp them because I thought about, well, what if she wants to use it on a project and wants to use a different color? I did stamp this butterfly here. It is stamped with some pigment ink and in a very light color. And I like the balance that it has with this doily that I punched out. And this is the Martha Stewart doily punch on some of the Graphic 45 pattern paper. And I just put that up here, and then this butterfly actually goes at the end of this baggie here. And this bag is actually going in the top of my folder. And there'll be other goodies in here as well if I can fit them. But that is the project that I created for Darla G. Her name is spelled out here. And I hope you like it, Darla. This was a bit of a challenge for me because I was trying to figure out how do I do this. But I think it turned out nice using something that I already had in my stash and I didn't have to buy anything special for it. So I hope you like it, and I will talk to you guys soon. See you. Bye.